creative burnout and trauma. That's what I'm going to talk about in this video. But also watch me wrestle with this wild clay that I found in Costa Rica that I realized about a minute in is absolutely not meant to be thrown and is much better suited to hand building, but that's besides the point. Recently, I've become super self-aware of the fact that I'm in a period of creative burnout. I feel like dead creatively. I don't want to do it. I am mad at the thought. And I had to realize that I go through these periods of creativity in waves where I work really, really hard and I'm super in my practice and super in my creativity, and then I just completely burn out. And I've also realized that that is due to the fact that I honestly see my value and how much I can produce. And when I stop producing, I'm like, will anyone love me? Will anyone care about me? I've honestly come to terms with the fact that a lot of my self-worth I hold in how much I produce or what I make. After long periods of journaling and not being very creative on the wheel or even in other areas where I put a lot of pressure on myself, I've learned that I oscillate between periods of hyper focus, hyper creativity, and obsession with my work and my art, I guess you could say. And then I go into periods of deep collapse where I'm not capable of that energy or capable of even thinking a creative thought, and the thought of even making anything creative feels like too much to bear. And so I'm trying to find a way to tie my self-worth to how whole and how healthy I feel instead of how much I can produce and what I'm making or what I'm putting out into the world. And to be very frank and vulnerable with you guys, that's honestly why I take such long periods off from social media and from work in general and have a second life essentially where it's very separate from pottery and creativity, because I truly just don't have the energy sometimes. And I'm trying to find a better balance because I love my creative life. I miss it when I'm in that period of hibernation, but at the same time, I just don't feel capable of that type of energy. I actually realized that this is a trauma response after becoming really interested in what is going on in my mind and why this is happening to me. And I realized that these sympathetic states or these highly obsessive, hyper-focused creative moments that I have are always followed by a period of dorsal vagal shutdown. Now that basically means a freeze response where I'm basically numb, exhausted, and creatively in hibernation. So thank you to everyone who has stuck around and been patient with me through my periods of honestly total quietness and silence. I appreciate you and love you more than you know as I'm on this journey to wholeness.